The ceiling of level 8 collapsed underneath my boots and I fell into total darkness. I hit wet asphalt hard, landing on my hands and knees. Rain droplets or cold condensation dripped from the sky onto my face. Asphalt road. Am I back outside in the real world? Checking radio signal. MEG dispatch, this is Field Scout Harrison. Do you copy?
Harrison, we copy your signal. Telemetry indicates you have phase shifted into level 9, commonly known as the Suburbs. Level 9 is designated Class 5 hazard. Survival difficulty is extreme. Entity density is ridiculously high. Do not remain in the middle of the street.
Understood. Dispatch. I am standing up now. A solitary streetlight flickers 20 meters ahead, casting an eerie amber glow over wet pavement. Look at these houses. Endless rows of 2-story suburban homes lining the road. Every single window is pitch black. No interior lights, no television flickers, no signs of life. The architecture looks like a mix of 1980s suburban design and modern construction. I am moving onto the concrete sidewalk to stay out of the center road. The silence here is heavy. Not even crickets or wind through tree leaves. Passing the front yard of house number 42. The grass is overgrown, damp with cold dew. A rusty lawnmower sits in the driveway, half sunken into the asphalt. I need to find almond water and check if any doors are unlocked. Open street is the most dangerous area in level 9. Reaching for the brass doorknob of a brick house. The lock gives way with a metallic click. The door swings inward, shining my torch into the dark hallway. Smells like stale carpet, old dust, and damp drywall. Living room is fully furnished. Couches, coffee tables, wall clocks, but no electricity. Inside the house, the interior seems preserved like a frozen time capsule. Dispatch. I have entered a house for temporary shelter.
Copy that, Harrison. Keep your flashlight on low beam. Facelings and wretches often roost inside abandoned homes in level 9. Do not touch landline phones or appliances if they begin ringing spontaneously.
Scouring the kitchen cabinets. Found one unopened bottle of almond water behind a plastic cereal container. This will keep my sanity stable for the next few hours. Wait, the wall clock above the stove just ticked backwards 3 times. Time metrics are unstable here. The streetlight outside just buzzed violently and went dark. The entire street is plunged into absolute pitch-black darkness. High-frequency screech echoes down the roadway. That was not a human voice. Something is moving along the asphalt out there. Looking through the window curtain slit. 2 razor-sharp, glowing white teeth and wide static eyes are floating near the driveway tree. A smiler. It is hovering just 5 meters from the front porch. Switching off my flashlight instantly. Complete silence. Do not draw its attention. Crouching behind the couch cushion. I can hear claws dragging across the wooden front porch steps. It is probing the entrance. Low guttural hum vibrates through the glass window pane. Please, keep walking. Move past this house. The glowing white teeth drift away towards house 58. Exhaling slowly. It did not detect my presence.
Harrison, report status. Did you encounter hostiles?
A smiler just passed by the porch. Level 9 is active tonight.
Prepare to move. Standing still in one location invites ambush.
Slipping out through the back door into the rear alleyway. A dense white mist is rolling down from the hills above the suburb. Look at that structure 50 meters ahead. 2 suburban houses are literally clipped directly into each other at a 45-degree angle. A garage roof is protruding out of a second-story bedroom window of the adjacent house.
Scout Harrison, Tactical Officer Miller here. You are observing non-Euclidean clipping geometry. Level 9 structure degrades the further you travel from the main street hub. Heavy fog reduces visibility down to under 5 meters. Watch your step for open sewer drains.
Received, Miller. Fog density is rising fast. My boots squelch against soggy turf. Navigating the stone walkway between house numbers 60 and 62. The streetlights are completely swallowed by fog now. Only faint orange halos mark where the lamps should be. Moisture is collecting on my jacket visor. Something wet just brushed against my arm. stopping dead in my tracks. Sitting on a porch swing 3 meters away is a skinless humanoid creature. A skin stealer. It is wearing a yellow raincoat that belongs to an MEG operative. Its empty, translucent flesh twitches as it senses my footsteps. Backing up slowly. Do not trigger its aggression impulse. It stands up. The rubbery skin stretches across its elongated skeletal frame. A distorted, goggling scream erupts from its neck orifice. Turning around and sprinting into the alleyway. It is chasing me through the mist! I need to break line of sight immediately. Vaulting over a white picket fence. Sharp wooden splinters scrape through my trousers. Hitting the grass ground and rolling under a children's wooden playhouse. Pressing my back against damp pine wood planks. The skin stealer slams into the fence gate outside, shaking violently under the playhouse structure. Its heavy thudding footsteps circle the lawn perimeter. It sniffs the damp air, searching for blood scent. The creature loses track of my scent in the thick fog and moves toward the road. Safe for a few precious seconds, crawling out from beneath the wooden playhouse. The ground vibrates with low rhythmic thuds. Look up above the house rooftops in the fog. A colossal shadow, taller than a 50-story building, is walking through the suburb horizon. The neighborhood watch, entity number 9! A massive cone of blinding yellow light sweeps across the wet asphalt streets. The neighborhood watch is scanning the neighborhood block by block.
Harrison, if that light beam touches your body, it will trigger an instant entity swarm alert.
Get inside a basement or reinforced structure right now!
Sprinting towards house number 112. Diving headfirst through the wooden cellar storm doors. Tumbling down the wooden basement stairs into cool concrete darkness. Heavy footsteps shake the foundation above my head. The entire house groans as the gigantic entity steps over the roof ridge. Bright yellow light pierces through the cellar window cracks, illuminating dust motes. Pressing my chest flat against cold concrete basement floor. The yellow beam lingers on the cellar window for 10 agonizing seconds. The foundation walls crack under the entity weight. Water pipes vibrate violently above my head. The searchlight beam slowly shifts away towards the next street block, turning my torch beam to inspect the rear basement wall. There is a heavy steel access hatch embedded in the concrete floor. A yellow spray-painted stencil reads, MEG Outpost Transit Tunnel to Level 10. Dispatch. I found a marked MEG transit hatch inside the basement.
Excellent work, Harrison. That tunnel leads to the suburban district boundary.
Grasping the iron wheel handle and twisting with all my strength, the rusted hatch seal pops open, unleashing a blast of cool subterranean air. A steel ladder leads down into a concrete maintenance conduit, descending into the utility tunnel to bypass the entity patrol above. Next stop, the boundary pastures leading out of Level 9, walking down the underground drainage conduit beneath Level 9. Yellow gas pipes and high-voltage conduit wires line the arched brick ceiling. Clean water drips from pipe joins into narrow side gutters. The subterranean tunnel shields me from the neighborhood watch entity. Dispatch, what is the exact exit protocol for Level 10?
Scout, follow the drainage conduit until you reach ladder section 4.
Ascend the ladder into the open grass pastures surrounding the suburban district. Once you step onto the tall golden wheat fields, you will clip into Level 10, the barns.
I see golden sunlight shining through the exit hatch grate ahead, leaving eternal midnight behind. Pushing open the heavy steel access grate and climbing out onto damp soil. Fresh, cool breeze sweeps across my face. Looking back, the suburban houses of Level 9 recede into a dark, foggy silhouette on the horizon. Ahead of me, the wet asphalt roads end abruptly in jagged, broken asphalt chunks. Replacing pavement is an endless expanse of tall, golden brown wheat and wild grass. Stepping into the waist-high golden grass fields, the sky here shifts from jet black midnight into a permanent twilight amber glow. Dispatch. I have reached the suburban perimeter boundary.
Outstanding, Harrison. Keep walking straight into the wheat field for another 100 meters.
The spatial boundary between Level 9 and Level 10 will seamlessly transition under your feet.
Up ahead in the middle of the golden wheat, I can see the outline of a weathered red wooden barn. The air smells like fresh straw, dry soil, and afternoon sun. My boots feel a sudden light weightlessness as the space around me shifts. Noclip transition confirmed. Level 9 left behind. MEG Field Scout Harrison reporting. Successfully escaped level 9 and entered level 10. Out.
Log entry complete. Field Scout Harrison record archived.
Level 9 remains classified as a Class 5 entity zone. All MEG wanderers are advised to avoid staying in open streets. End of transmission. Log 009-S.